You want a sales presentation, and they want to talk you into trading your timeshare for theirs. It is one of the biggest scams in the industry, and I'm going to tell you how it works. I'm going to ask you to do 3 things that will help me and my channel. Number 1, hit the subscribe button. So every time I have a new video come out, you'll get it. Number 2, hit the notification button so you will know when that video comes out. And number 3, please share with your friends, your family, on social media, Facebook. Tell others about what I'm sharing because this is very important information. Thank you. When you attend a timeshare presentation, whether it's at your resort or another resort, typically they're going to ask you to fill out a survey. That's called the discovery. When you fill out this discovery, you're going to give them information that they're going to use against you at the end of the presentation. You're going to give them your name, address, occupation. Number 1 important thing, do you own a timeshare somewhere else? When you disclose that you own a timeshare, they're going to ask you a few things. Number 1, where is it? Number 2, is it paid for? Number 3, what are your maintenance fees? Those are the 3 things that they're going to need and they're going to use against you at the end of the presentation. You're going to give them all this information. They're going to pretend to be your best friend. That's right. That's their job. It's called greet, warm up, welcome, and make a friend. That's what it's called, making a friend. They want you to trust them with their information and that what they're going to offer is better than what you already have. Now, many of you have already been to these sales presentations, and there's always an anytime price and a today price, okay? So, the anytime price is always way up here, and they know nobody is going to get that anytime price. However, if you buy from us today, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, okay, we're going to give you the today price, and it's a bargain. You don't want to miss out on this deal. The today price, every timeshare practices all over the world because they know once you leave, that's the end of the presentation. There's not going to be any follow-up. They're not going to call you, ask if you change your mind, nothing like that. That is the end of the sales presentation. So the number 1 goal of the salesperson and the closers is to get that deal that same day. It's a today only deal. And they'll do everything they can to get that deal. So at the end of the presentation, they're going to show you this price, this high price, anytime price, and you're going to say no. You already know that, and they already know that. And then they're going to show you the today price, and you're going to say, no, I'm not interested in that. Here's what's going to happen. You might be an experienced or a veteran timeshare person, or you could be somebody new. It doesn't matter. What's going to happen is that they're going to ask you about that timeshare, and they're going to bring it up. They're going to say, what if we could trade your timeshare in for ours, since you like our resort, you like the pool, you like the restaurant, you like the facilities, it's a beautiful resort, great location right on the beach. Would you be interested in something like that? Let me show you first what your timeshare is worth. This is what they're going to do. So what they do is they'll have one of the managers go in the back. He's going to take his survey from you, go in the back, pretending that he's looking at the price. He's not. He's going to come back with a very high figure. It could be $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, or whatever. It doesn't matter. They're going to make up a price. They're going to bring that price to the table, and by now the closer is probably at the table. They're going to bring that price to the table and show you what this timeshare would cost today if you were trading your timeshare. So pretend that let's pretend that the anytime price is $50,000 for a 2-bedroom. Okay, the today price is $30,000. It's a $20,000 discount if you get it today. However, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, you own a timeshare. Yeah, that timeshare is worth $15,000. So instead of paying $30,000 for that timeshare, all you have to do is pay $15,000. Isn't that a big deal? Great. Here's what just happened. The bottom line for that timeshare is probably $10,000, possibly even $8,000. That's the bottom line. That's the lowest they will go. However, since they started so high and they're coming down, now it seems more appealing since money is always the deal. Money is always the objection. Money is always the reason why they're not getting involved, because if it was free, they would take it. So now this timeshare is down to $15,000, and they might throw in a couple of gifts. You can stay at our resort for free for a couple of nights, whatever. They'll throw all these goodies in there to get that deal today. And you might ask them, what do you do with that timeshare? Oh, we have a broker that's gonna take care of it. Well, that may or may not be true. I have spoken to many of those who traded in their timeshare and they still own the timeshare even after they bought the new one. Now they have 2 timeshares, 2 maintenance fees. It's a nightmare. They're not gonna give you anything for that timeshare. Zero, absolutely zero. They might take that timeshare, give it to a broker, he might make a couple of bucks, but you're paying the same money as anyone else will pay. In fact, there's still more cushion to work with. There's still room to the bottom price, bottom line, but you don't know that. And that's how the timeshare exchange works. Trading your timeshare in for another, you will get absolutely nothing. And it's the biggest scam in the timeshare industry for those who already own a timeshare. No matter what the price is, don't buy it. If you want to buy another timeshare, go online and buy it someone who wants to sell their timeshares. And in many cases, you can get them for pennies on the dollar. I've seen timeshares for $100. I've seen them for $1, if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, you want to take my e-course. It teaches you how to get rid of your timeshares. So far, the e-course that I've written was for Mexico timeshares. I'm coming up with a new course and it's going to show you how to get rid of your US timeshare, or Canadian timeshare.